going to turn to Decision 2024 coverage now. It has been 3 days since the election, and Arizona's largest county is still counting ballots.
We know work is still ongoing. In Maricopa County had about 2 million people vote in this year's general election. So that's a lot of votes to tabulate. Election officials tell us as of last night, there were still about 472,000 ballots left to be counted. According to Maricopa County elections data, 13 days is the average amount of time it's taken to tabulate ballots in every election year since 2006.
One of the most watched races in the country still has not been called, and that's the race for U.S. Senate between Republican Kari Lake and Democrat Ruben Gallego.
And we're checking on where that stands for you this morning. After Thursday's ballot drop, Lake has closed that gap a little bit with her opponent. This morning, 12 News journalist Justin Pizzera joining us live outside the Maricopa County Tabulation Center with more on that race. And also, Justin, we know work is still being done inside back behind you.
Yeah, a lot of work is still being done because there are so many ballots still left to count here in Maricopa County. Really across the state, there's quite a few ballots to count. And you were talking about one of these most high-profile races really across the country that so many people are watching. It is that race to fill Senator Kyrsten Sinema's seat. Ruben Gallego, Kari Lake, they have been going head-to-head. Yesterday, when they did that ballot drop, Lake really did close that gap with Ruben Gallego. Right now, there's about 44,000 votes separating the two. But the interesting part about it, there's still 780,000 ballots across the state still left to be counted. So Gallego did post on social media that his team is closely watching the results come in. They are feeling very optimistic. And then Lake is stressing the importance of making sure that every single vote counts. And then she's also referring to ballot curing, which is where election workers resolve any problems with the ballot, like your signatures not matching. So with so many ballots that still need to be counted and some 40,000 votes between the two of them, you can see why that race has not been called, and a lot of these races are just flipping back and forth. Okay, so overall in Maricopa County, 472,000 ballots, they still need to be counted. Our neighbors in Pinal County, they have about 24,000 ballots left. Pima County, they have 136,000 ballots that still need to be counted. And then Yavapai County is sitting at 53,000. So again, Secretary of State Adrian Fontes said it could take 10 to 13 days to count all of these ballots. So we were just really in the thick of it. Statewide right now, about 2.6 million ballots have been processed across the state. We're live in downtown Phoenix this morning. Justin Pizzera, 12 News Today in AZ.
Thanks, Justin. And 12 News continues to track the latest vote count and other key local races that you really care about. Right now, Republican Eli Crane is leading over Democrat Jonathan Nez in the race to represent Arizona's 2nd congressional district. You can see that Crane is leading by just over 24,000 votes this morning. It encompasses all of Apache, Cochino, Gila, Navajo, Yavapai counties, with Flagstaff as its largest city. The population of CD2 is almost a quarter of Native American people.
Let's take you to Arizona's 4th congressional district now. This is where the latest vote count is showing Democrat incumbent Greg Stanton is still leading over his Republican challenger and newcomer Kelly Cooper. CD4 does stretch from Ahwatukee to Northeast Mesa, covers most of Tempe as well as parts of Phoenix, Chandler, and Gilbert as well. Trailing far behind is the Green Party candidate there, Vincent Beck Jones, but you can see Stanton is still ahead, sitting at 53% of the vote.
It is